necessary to get you to realize your full potential. Have you considered making your pompadour even taller? Look how tall my hat is. It's really cool. Okay.
Will you reincarnate into an owl later? What are you talking about, Link?
Right. Link, just a moment. Hello, everybody. I'm Austin.
I'm Dan.
And we're here to play games.
Badly.
Yes. Welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, where, we got done playing rickety coaster shenanigans. Went flying off the rails.
Indeed.
Chillnanigans, if you will.
Yeah, yes. It was, very scary. But
It was scary.
But we succeeded. It was clutch.
We did, and we got the heart piece that came, or heart container piece that came from it.
Heart container piece.
The heart piece, whatever.
Indeed.
We got the thingy that gives us a heart piece.
Perfect. There is now a piece of heart coming up that I am very much looking forward to. Now,
can't imagine what it is.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna do a couple more story beats. Got some big stuff coming up. We've got the Master Sword now.
Very cool.
So now we can theoretically open the Gate of Time, which means it's time to go back to the sealed grounds. And we can check in on our dear friend Bruce.
Bruce, what are you doing, buddy? Besides falling off of Skyloft.
Being ridiculous is what he's doing.
He does have a good pompadour.
He does. He has the best pompadour in Skyloft.
Uh-huh.
Alright, we need to go. Let's go behind the temple. We'll walk in.
Alright.
Doop, 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 doop. Oh, hey guys. Ow. Rude?
Very rude.
It's been a minute. I'm trying to remember how to play this game. There we go.
Gotta make sure to deflect stuff.
Yep.
Love the Master Sword. Oh yeah, it took me a minute to remember. You don't even have the Hylian shield yet.
It's true, I don't. Hey, Gorko, what's up, buddy?
Gorko!
Oh, hey, bud. You'd probably want to know that I've seen blessed butterflies flapping around here lately. Too bad I have absolutely no musical ability whatsoever. I could not create beautiful tones to save my life.
Oh no. Yes. Yes.
Gotta get one terrible. Whoa! I think my heart stopped. This is it. The discovery of a lifetime. There's no mistaking it. This symbol must mark one of the goddess walls left for the hero by the goddess. Alright. Get my torture over with. What am I drawing this time, Dan?
What are you drawing? Let's see. Hold on. Add something. Okay. Draw an hourglass.
Okay.
Yeah, the hourglass is supposed to give 10 hearts.
I'm so good at this game.
So, were you supposed to draw something on the wall for him?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so. I think he just was letting you know about the goddess walls, but we'd already figured it out.
Okay.
Alright, let's see here. Oh, your sword. There can be no doubt the sacred flames purify this blade. Well done, Link. The sword holds tremendous power. That power is a sacred force. It is a divine power left to us by the gods of old. The same power that is spoken of in the ballad of the goddess. To look upon you is to see that same great power, now flowing through you and the sword you carry. Come, Link, you must now open the gate of time. Now that the sacred force dwells within your blade, strike the gate of this time with a skyward strike, and it will surely awaken. Climb upon the pedestal and show the gate your sword's power. The power! Okay.
Unlimited power.
Yo, Link, saw the rail track I put up outside, eh? What's it for? Oh, well, you'll see before long. No, that's not ominous. All right. Skyward strike. Whoa.
Ooh.
No, I fear the seal has given way once again. I hate this stupid monster. A terrible beast is awakening even as we speak. It is likely that the monster reacted to the sacred power given off by your sword. I wish it had not happened, but there was no other way to open the gate, so it goes. Link, you must imprison the beast once again. All right, bring it on. This is what I've been waiting for. It's time to break out my new toy. Trust me, that flabby bag of teeth doesn't stand a chance. Well, what are you waiting for? I'm heading out here.
Why do you hate fighting this guy?
I just don't like the Imprisoned. He's an annoying boss.
No, fair enough.
This is like our third iteration that we've had to fight of him. It's just bleh. Hey, Link. Duh. Try not to drool on your shirt as you stare at this amazing super weapon I've been working on. I call it the Gruesinator.
My God.
Leaves you speechless, doesn't it? That's only natural. You wouldn't believe how much time I put into building this beauty. It was gone for like an hour.
Yep.
Here, check it out.
Cinematic timing.
First, I got all the fences cluttering of the area out of the way. Then I laid down the rails for her to run on. All by myself, of course. I don't know what came over me. I had no clue I had the talent to make something like this, you know? But he's the one who built the Spirit tracks. Anyhow, you just tell me where you want me to place my shots and I'll put a hurtling on that ugly monster.
Is he really?
Yeah. No, I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there.
He totally is.
He could be. I don't care how beefy you are. You're bound to stumble for a few moments after taking one of my big bombs to the body. Hang on, though. That monster showed up a smidge sooner than I was expecting. There are a few final adjustments I gotta make before she can move on the rails I put her. I'll call out to you when she's ready for action. Until then, do whatever you can to hold off that beast.
All right, then.
I don't wanna.
Too bad.
I know.
You must. But thou must.
But thou must.
You could summon your allies. Bruce, punch him in the face.
But what if I don't wanna?
Guy is screwed up looking.
This time he has arms!
What is he?
He's the Imprisoned.
Yes.
That's all I can say for now.
Yes. He has legs too.
He had legs last time.
Shockwaves.
Look at that. Seems like our ugly friend grew himself a pair of hands. Great timing. Hope it knows how to catch, because my machine has a mean right arm. When she's all loaded up, I'll let you know. Until then, do what you need to stop it.
Got his toenails.
Ow.
You tried not getting stomped on.
I tried it once. Yeah, this is also why I don't like this particular version. Because he can climb! Hey, Link, the machine's all loaded and ready to smash. If that flabby sack of teeth tries to climb the wall, I can blast it off from here with a bomb. When you want some backup from me, just send the signal with X.
Okay then.
Alright, it's time for Groose to explode into action. Adjust the machine's position with L and aim at your target. Once you finish aiming, press ZR to launch a bomb. If it hits, you'll stun that scaly sucker. If you forget the controls, yeah, got it.
Crucidator. You just made like a...
She packs a mean punch, doesn't she? I tell you, I was in love the first time I pulled this lever. I'll start loading her back up with another bomb, so keep beating on that big ugly till I give you the signal.
It's a pretty clever thing, actually.
It is, yep.
Pretty good.
Don't follow me, please. Okay.
Walk, 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 walk.
It's really unfortunate placement. Oh, man.
Get the execute. Ah!
I'm trying, man. I gotta get all the way over here.
There it is.
And you can't use a trick like you did with the second one where you just jump on his head, because he'll shake you off immediately.
Ah.
Let's see. Actually, I'm gonna wait. Where is he? He's up there. Okay.
He's real mad.
He is. It'll stun him for a second at least. Ah! Oh.
Let's go back here.
Yeah, the benefit is once you get like the 1 foot down, he slows down pretty significantly.
He's like hobbling.
I need you to be ready.
There it is.
Nah, he's gonna fall over because I took out all his little gross nubs on his toes.
Ugh.
Wait, why am I over here? Oh, I'm not. Okay, good. I was about to say, excuse me. Specifically positioned myself. Ah, here we go. This part. Oh, I hope I aimed that right.
Good lead.
Yeah. Rawr. I'm so angry.
He's pretty pissed.
He's all the way over there. Okay.
He's so far.
Yeah.
Get back here.
Oh. Bruce, I need you to, like... Oh, come on. Thank you. Stun him for me. I got stuff to do. Alright. This fight's my most stressful one, I'm gonna be honest.
Really?
As far as, like, the Imprisoned goes. Yeah, I struggle with him a little bit. I have in the past, at least.
This version
Ooh,
of the
that's
fight,
close.
or this enemy?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
This version of the fight's what I think of most of the time, which is probably why I don't like the Imprisoned. Ah!
Makes sense. It looks like it's kind of annoying.
It is. Why did you jump down? Why did you jump down?
Oh no.
Why?
Going up.
should be it. Yeah, there we go.
Get out of here.
I have failed this fight before.
What happens if
More
you
than
fail
once.
it?
You just have to start over. It's a game over screen.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if he like goes up top and starts wrecking everything or something. It's like game over.
It's implied, yeah. Like he gets it's like one of those short scenes where it's like, oh no.
Ah, I got it.
Weird scaly beast.
Does he die? Let's see.
Well, we're imprisoning him. So
Re-imprisoned.
be nice if he died forever. Thank you. Now, Link,
Symbols.
strike the ceiling spike with a Skyward strike. Restore the seal quickly.
Cool.
Okay.
Got a symbols. Zorro.
Yeah. I do like that the seal has changed its symbol each time you've done it.
That is interesting. Why does it do that?
I assume because it's a more powerful weapon, it's a more powerful seal.
Fair enough.
Nice work there, Link. Of course you could have done it without me, but no need to thank Groose. I know I saved your tail. Now let's get that gate of time thing up and running. I'll go on ahead. Honestly, in this case, Groose, you probably did.
Yeah, I'd argue with him, but I think he's right about that, actually.
Yep, I do too.
Good job, Bruce.
The Groose is loose.
Up to the temple! Walk along the spirit tracks.
Yep. Doop, 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 doop.
Off. You made it.
I did.
Congrats.
Now for the good stuff. That was the annoying part. Now for the cool story stuff.
Excellent.
It seems you were successful in imprisoning the monster again. You have my thanks, Link. As do you, Groose. You surprised me. I do not wish to dwell what that would have happened if you two hadn't been here. Oh, you give me too much credit, Granny. You were the one who got me to stop feeling sorry for myself and put my energy into doing what I could to help. I did what was necessary to get you to realize your full potential. Have you considered making your pompadour even taller? Look how tall my hat is. It's really cool. Link, you must wonder just what it is you've been fighting out there in the Great Pit. There's much I could tell you, but suffice it to say it is the root of the evil we face. When you pass through the Gate of Time, you shall learn more. We may seal it and reseal it into its prison 1,000 times, but it will always shatter the bonds that confine it. Such is its awesome power. It's incredible. We must destroy it at its source or suffer this fate again and again. There's no time to lose. Hit the gate with the Skyward strike already. Come on already. Charge that sword of yours with that sacred force stuff Granny was talking about and zap the gate of time. Right, Granny? Indeed. Now, Link, go. Go to the gate. Hurry up already.
My god, okay.
Open the gate.
Ah! I am curious.
This is cool, though.
Yeah. Tetris. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Whoa! Falling over.
This is cool looking.
Wow.
Gears. That's really cool looking.
It is. Like the gears of a clock, one might say.
Right.
Do not fear it. This is what we have waited for. At long last, the gate has been reactivated. Standing before you is a path that transcends the flow of time. It is a portal to the past, to the very place where Zelda now waits. Go bravely, Link. If everything is as I suspect, the reunion with Zelda you fought so hard for lies beyond this gate. Nah, don't worry about me. I gotta hang back here, Link. That stupid monster doesn't know when to quit, and Granny here keeps yapping on and on about how we never know when it might be bust free again. Someone's gotta stick around and guard the place. Might as well be me. Besides, if I'm not here, who's gonna look after the old girl? And you know what? Ah, forget it. Forget about it.
What, Groose? What? You gonna go grow your pompadour?
Well, I do gotta get it as tall as Granny's hat.
Uh-huh.
When you see Zelda, tell her I said, "What up?" So serious.
Yes, indeed.
It's
Whoa.
really trippy, like.
Go, go, go! I would not think to walk on that.
No, I wouldn't either.
What we have here, the Temple of Hylia. Hello?
We have a save point
Good.
because we need it desperately.
Very good. This
Alright.
seems like an important place. Hello.
Hi, Impa. What's up? Hey! At last, I've been expecting you, Link. You are doubtless overwhelmed, so I will explain things as simply as I can. Dum-dum. This is the Temple of Hylia, though it will come to be known as the Sealed Temple sometime in the future. You stand in the past, ages before your own time. Here, the goddess Hylia has only just sealed away demise. And little time has passed since the goddess sent the outcropping of rock into the sky that would one day become Skyloft. It is true to its name. You have passed through the gate of time to an era in the distant past.
Yeah.
You will have many questions, but for now, you must proceed back through the great doors behind you. It is there that the person you risked life and blood to defend waits for you.
Okay. Anything else in here? I assume not.
Not at the moment.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Hello.
You've come so far, Link. I'm glad you made it. I imagine Impa filled you in on everything. We've traveled very far from home, to the distant past. In this era, the wounds inflicted on the land during the battle between the goddess and the demon king known as Demise have not yet healed. All the fairy tales about the war that we heard growing up in Skyloft, incredible as it may seem, they appear to be all too real. I think it's time you learned the whole story. Let me try to explain. The old gods created a supreme power that gave anyone who possessed it the ability to shape reality and fulfill any desire. They called it the Triforce. In his thirst to make the world his own, Demise readied a massive army of monsters for war. He sought to take the Triforce for himself by force. The goddess feared for her people. She used her power to send both them and the Triforce into the sky on a slice of earth she cut away from the land. This floating rock became the new home of our people. In time, it came to be known as Skyloft. After a long and fierce battle, the goddess, Hylia, succeeded in sealing away Demise. However, soon after the Demon King was imprisoned, it became clear that the seal would not hold long against the fearsome power. Hylia had suffered grave injuries in her battle with the Demon King. She knew that if he broke free again, there'd be no stopping him. And if the Demon King were to free himself, it would mean the end of the world for all beings of this land. In order to put an end to the Demon King, Hylia devised two separate plans and set them both into motion.
Oh, what?
First, she created Fee. She made the spirit that resides in your sword to serve a single purpose, to assist her chosen hero on his mission. Her second plan was to abandon her divine form and transfer her soul to the body of a mortal. She made this sacrifice, as you have likely guessed, so that the supreme power created by the old gods could one day be used. For while the supreme power of the Triforce was created by gods, all of its power can never be wielded by one. Knowing this power was her last and only hope, the goddess gave up her divine powers and her immortal form. You probably figured it out by now, haven't you, Link? You are the chosen hero, and I, Zelda, I am the goddess reborn as a mortal. The day of the ceremony, Girahim's tornado tossed me out of the sky and down to the world below. I was nearly captured by the demonic forces, but I was rescued at last moment by the old woman who lives in the sealed grounds. I had no memory of all of my existence as Hylia, but she explained it to me. She helped me to remember who I was and what I had to do. I set out to pray at the goddess's statues, located at each temple across the land. Each statue stirred up memories within me. After I visited them all, Impa, an agent of the goddess, led me here to the past. All of this is part of the same great effort to prevent the revival of Demise. Stripped of his true physical form by the seal that binds him, he takes the shape of an abomination. But even in his hideous state, he's more than capable of devouring this land if we allow him to do what he desires. We must stop him from freeing himself from the seal that imprisons him, at any cost. That is why I intend to remain here in this time and place, to sustain the seal as best I can. As long as I continue this vigil, we may be able to prevent the Demon King from fully reviving himself in our own time. We must maintain the seal that that I created so long ago and keep it strong for as long as I am able. With the memories of my former life returning to me, I can see now that this is my purpose. Link, the goddess created Fee and the great blade she's a part of for very specific reasons. The task of standing against Demise in the monstrous form he now assumes rests solely on your shoulders. Back in our own time, you've already driven him back in his prison twice now. I can't thank you enough for that, Link. During your long journey, you've grown so much. You learned wisdom from solving devious puzzles and traps. You gained power by honing and tempering both yourself and your sword. I don't know why it's so much slower there.
Yeah.
And by overcoming the trial set before you by the goddess, you found true courage. Now that those qualities reside in you, you are worthy of wielding the power of the old gods left behind for our kind. You can claim the Triforce. Valiant hero, you have endured many hardships and journeyed far in your quest to reach this place. Along your travels you have found wisdom, power, and courage, and for this I shall bless your sword with the goddess's power.
Oh.
May it give you and your sword the strength to drive back the abomination that threatens this land.
mark you see upon the back of your hand is proof that you are the hero of legend, and that within you dwells sacred power. It is the mark of the Triforce. Stand now, Link. Draw your sword. There you go.
Yeah.
The goddess has blessed your blade, and the Master Sword has at last achieved its ultimate form. The sword is now imbued with the mythical power to drive back demons, and only Link may yield it. Wield it, not yield it. Be silly. Link, before I say another word, I feel like I owe you an apology. You see, the mark of the Triforce on your hand is a symbol of the greatest power in this world. If you can obtain the actual Triforce, we will have the power to vanquish demise once and for all. The problem is, among the countless souls in this world, only a select few, those with an unbreakable spirit, can wield its might. It's impossible to know the true reason why the old gods created the Triforce, but I have a theory of my own. The gods created the Triforce, yet they specifically designed it so that their own kind could never use its power. Somehow, I think that may have been their way of giving hope to all the mortal beings of the land. Which brings us back to you. To face demise and give the land hope, the goddess Hylia needed someone with an unbreakable spirit. That someone is you, Link. But spirit alone wasn't enough. You had to overcome many trials and awaken the hero within yourself so that you could wield that supreme power. And so Hylia, and so I knew that if it meant saving Zelda, you would throw yourself headfirst into any danger without even a moment's doubt. I used you. I can't begin to tell you how sorry I am for pulling you into all this, Link. But you have to understand this is a war, and the fate of the land hangs in the balance. I need your strength to tip the scales in our favor. All that may be well-intentioned and true, but it doesn't mean it's right, and it doesn't excuse my actions. But I'm prepared to pay the price for what I've done. To ensure that the seal holds, I will remain here in this time, deep in sleep for thousands of years. Link, I can't say it enough. I'm so sorry for the way I had to involve you in this. But until my memory of things before our lifetime returned, I had no idea we were fated to carry such a heavy destiny. Before all this, I was happy just spending my days hanging around with you in Skyloft. I wanted that feeling to last forever. While it's true that I am highly reborn, I'm still my father's daughter and your friend. I'm still your Zelda. When Demise is finally gone, there will be no more need for the seal that binds him, and then I'll be able to wake up. So I'm going to ask you a favor, sleepyhead. Ever since we were kids, I'd always be the one to wake you up when you slept in. But this time, when all this is over, will you come to wake me up?
Promise.
I promise. Your answers are yes, yes, or yes.
Uh-huh.
I see you've said goodbye. Now you must keep the promise you made to her. You must find the Triforce. Return to your time. There is work to be done there. Do not fear for Zelda. I will watch over her here. Go now. Fulfill your destiny. Okay. Now that we got the Master Sword
in its true form.
So you've returned. Then you know everything. On the other side of that gate, Zelda waits, suspended in a sleep without end. But do not despair, for she is still alive and well. True to legend, the Triforce is the one thing with the power to vanquish demise. It is thought to have been hidden within the Skyloft from the goddess. Sadly, that is all we know of where it rests. All of the clues to its whereabouts have been lost to the ages. Link, you've likely come to the same conclusion, but I will spell it out just the same. The key to finding the Triforce must be in Skyloft. Go now, Link, find the Triforce. Whoa there, hold up. Link, there's something I gotta tell you.
What's up, man?
So, Zelda, how's she holding up? Was she okay when you saw her? I want to be honest with him.
Okay.
That's terrible. It's gotta be so hard for the poor girl. But you're gonna do something about this mess, right? Link, I've made up my mind. I'm not going back. I'm staying right here with Granny. Oh, don't look so bummed out. Do I look sad? Nah, I'm doing what I want to do. I don't know how to explain it. I got this feeling in my belly that there's work to do here. Someone's got to watch this big ugly monster, and someone's got to make sure Granny's doing all right. It ain't as action-packed as what you're doing, but maybe this is my destiny. Know what I mean? Besides, it's not so bad here. Living up in the sky was okay, I guess, but down, don't you just love the way it smells down here? What? That's not weird to say. Check it out. Zelda and Granny have brought life back to the land here. I bet even the weakest sapling could grow into one beast of a tree in soil like this. It's brightened this place up a little too. I mean, sure, it'd take a few years for it to grow, but as far as I'm concerned, I got nothing but time. It's weird to say out loud, but that's just how I feel right now.
Back through the gate, plant the tree.
Yeah, you know. When you get back to Skyloft, do me a favor and let people know I'm doing okay down here. Colin and Stritch might get a little emotional since they look up to me, but you tell them I'm happy, okay? Thanks, Link.
Sounds good, man.
Okay. We gotta go talk to Gorko about that goddess wall.
I was wondering. Gorko. Are we on to side quests now?
Yeah, I got some side quest stuff to do. Here we go.
Side quests.
Huh? Is there something different about your sword, or is it just me? Either way, bud, you have got to get rid of those bad guys down there. You know, bud, even at a time like this, I never stop thinking about my research. Over time, the power of the goddess walls is restored. When that happens, son, it'll be like your help with my research again. All right. We're almost complete. Just missing the shield.
Like the glowy sword.
Mm-hmm. It glows. Okay, we'll have to come back to this then. That sucks. All right. I wonder if I leave and come back if it'll restore. Probably. Well, that's okay.
Yeah. That's what I was wondering, is if you needed to talk to him again before doing the main quest, but I bet it's just a matter of leaving and coming back. We can always try it.
Yep. We'll give it a shot. If it doesn't work this time, we'll move on to the next side quest and then come back to it. We'll give it a chance.
Sounds good.
Yep, we gotta do a side quest after this. Yeah, thank you.
More side quests.
Yeah, because we'll be back to the sealed grounds again as part of our objectives to retrieve the best shield in the game. So I'm not too terribly worried about it.
Want shield.
Yeah. Still not back? Okay. Yep. So we still got to take some other time. So that's fine. We will go do something else for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
To the sky.
Perfect.
So now we're gonna go help one of the more entertaining characters of this area.
Oh? Who?
Yeah. His name is Sparrot.
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 Sparrot?
Sparrot.
Hmm.
Remember the guy with the really big eyes
Yes.
in the bazaar?
Yes.
I'm gonna go help him.
Guy is weird looking.
Yeah.
Very entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
How
go.
long that sword is. It goes down to his knees.
Yep. That is awesome. Very much a hand and a half sword.
Yep. Without the handle to match.
Yeah.
He's not here. I never realized there was a giant chest behind him. That's funny.
Where is he?
I haven't seen that fortune teller much these days. You knew his crystal ball got broken, right? I just hope he's not sitting at some home kicking himself for not foreseeing this. But would you mind running over and checking in on him? His house is on the eastern edge of Skyloft.
Yeah, we got it. Let's go check on Sparrot.
All right then.
Get some gratitude crystals. Anyway, this is not the eastern edge of Skyloft. This is the western side.
You should go to the eastern side.
I should. Well, I assume it's, yeah, this is eastern. Pippet's house, graveyard. Okay.
Potion shop owner.
Pippet's house. Is it this one? Let's see. Nope. Who are you? Gazelle.
I love to collect antiques, you know. All things you see in my house are very old and valuable. Make sure you don't break anything.
Break everything. Got it.
Break it all. Pottery need.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds right. Okay, so not that house. And that's the graveyard. Up here, perhaps? One of these houses will do.
We'll find him eventually, hopefully.
Yep.
Hey.
Oh.
Whoa.
All that luck does is make one filthy mess after another. I swear he leaves a grease spot wherever he sits. I know he likes tinkering around with his oily doodads, but I'm drowning in dirty laundry here. That's right, my greasy-fingered son who runs the scrap shop in the bazaar. I thought he would settle down a bit and maybe even wash his hands now and that he's got that robot up and running, but he's still tinkering away. I'm telling you, that boy will never get the grease out from beneath his fingernails.
That's funny, actually. Bum, 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 bum. Well, where's the house?
Hmm.
This one?
Perhaps.
That's
Potions.
Birdie's.
Okay. The fortune teller? You know, this reminds me of, there is a part in Sonic Adventure where you're supposed to do something, but you have no idea what it is. And there are these little hint orbs, and it's like, did you try walking around the whole city? Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't try that, thank you, yeah. That's what this is kind of reminding me. Have you tried looking at every single house? Have you tried walking around all of Skyloft?
Right. Beatrice's.
It's Link's girlfriend.
Yep. Okay, so.
It's definitely not. Okay. So a bunch of those are marked on that map, so maybe one that isn't marked?
Well,
If it's...
so I think they're all mapped now. I think.
But are you
This is
correct?
I mean, I don't know for sure, but.
Let's see.
East end of Skyloft.
Go to the
Enter Sparrot's
diner?
house.
Yeah, you talked to the diner guy, right?
Right, yeah.
Okay,
So I'm looking
so-
for Sparrot in his house.
Did he say that the crystal ball was broken?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I missed that part. I just know he was like, he's missing. So, okay. East End. Pff. Yeah, this isn't
know.
helpful. Go to the East End.
Super
Okay.
descriptive.
Thank you, yeah.
Gondo's house.
Where was Gondo? Further up, maybe? I don't know.
It's down here. Ah, here we go. Found
Oh, hey man.
it. Sneaky little doorway.
All right.
Just realized the colors of the house kind of correlate a little bit.
You had to walk around. God, his face.
Look at him. He's so dejected. I'm fine. Go on. Please leave me be. My crystal ball is shattered, and without it, my eyes can no longer gaze deeply into the future. It's almost as though these exquisite, all-seeing eyes of mine have begun to dull and cloud over with sadness now that my crystal ball is gone. If only someone could get me a new crystal ball to gaze into. Stares directly at Link. Is it not true that you recovered a piece of the windmill from beneath the clouds recently, young man? This shattered crystal ball was salvaged from below by Gondo's ancestor long before it found its way into my delicate hands. There may still be others like it where it comes from. Yes. Would you search for a new one for me? Sure. Yes! No doubt you can see the gratitude in my eyes. The robot who originally retrieved this crystal ball was said to have reported that he found it in a building atop a mountain peak. Can you believe it?
Robot with an attitude.
Yes. Scrapper once again. Your dowsing ability can be calibrated to locate the crystal ball that this person is seeking. However, if you are searching for another object that someone has asked you to find, the target will be removed when you switch to this target. Even though you have 17 slots for dowsing, do you wish to set the crystal ball as your dowsing target? Understood. Master, I'll set your dowsing target to the crystal ball in this question. I'm counting on you, young man. Without my crystal ball, I cannot gaze into the future. Oh no, my eyes, they would droop with despair. Please bring me a new crystal ball with all haste. Chop chop. What a fun man. All right.
Okay. So you're doing that. Let me get this straight. Zelda is Hylia, the goddess Hylia. Hylia is different from the old gods, which I guess are Din, Nehru, Feror.
Correct.
The old gods are, and goddesses, they're goddesses from Ocarina of Time. So Zelda is gonna sleep until the present time in some sort of weird stasis that somehow keeps the seal intact.
That all sounds correct so far.
So she's been doing that since the beginning of the game, depending on your theory of time travel. So I guess her strength has waned lately. Either that or some kind of weird temporal entanglement stuff is going on, and it's just gameplay-wise like, okay, now she's reinforcing it. It was failing before.
Yeah, I would say probably the former over the latter, right?
Yeah.
Because she's been doing this for thousands of years at this point.
Yeah.
So I imagine her power is just waning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright,
So,
let's see.
so yeah, she is technically, there have been 2 copies of Zelda in this world for a while.
Isn't it
okay.
weird?
Yeah, I mean, time travel always does this, and I'm not willing to go into a mini world's interpretation of timeline changes, even though I know Legend of Zelda sort of does that.
Not typically within the game, though. It's usually like results of game end up with.
And that's the problem, right? Like, what events cause the timeline to split, and what events don't? I know you don't have an answer. It seems like maybe climactic events, or the timeline splits, and we just don't know about it half the time.
Well, okay, yeah. So if we're talking about like the official Nintendo timeline,
Yeah.
what causes the split is actually the 7-year span, right?
In the Sacred Realm?
Yes. So
Yeah.
to put it as succinctly as I can, right? Because there's the Hero Fallen timeline, the adult timeline, the child timeline.
Yes.
So the hero fails is pretty straightforward. He dies somewhere along the way. It's not the story that we play, but he dies, doesn't stop Ganon. Ganon goes on to do whatever.
Right.
That's where you have like the original Zelda and all of that. And then at the end of Ocarina of Time, Zelda sends Link back in time.
Right.
But I think it's assumed that that timeline where Ganon is defeated still exists.
Right.
So that's the adult timeline. And the reason why... well, look, there's theories that because Link is sent back into the past, there's not a hero to reincarnate in the same way.
The Wind Waker timeline, yeah.
Right, because, yeah, so that whole thing. Thus, the flooding happens, yada, yada, yada. Because Ganon comes back into power. And then the child timeline, it's different because Link talks to Zelda, because we see him at the end of Ocarina of Time. He's talking to Zelda, and with the evidence that he has now, because of all the things he's lived through, he's able to stop Ganon before he ever comes into power.
Right.
Thus creating a separate timeline. That's when we get like Twilight Princess and Majora's Mask and all that.
Right.
So that's where the major splits happen, according to Nintendo.
Right.
I have located a substance that closely resembles the material used in the fortune teller's crystal ball. It should make a suitable replacement. Shall I call the robot to collect it? Yeah, I guess.
Gotta deal with him again.
I know, right? Master, I will send word to the robot using telepathic transmission. It's probably going to be a minute before we get back to that goddess wall.
Yeah.
So the next time we're down the Seal Grounds area, if you can, please remind me that we need to still do that.
I will do my best.
Mistress Fee, I'm here. Oh, you want me to carry this? Hey, Master Short Pants, how come you always get the easy jobs, Zerp? Yes, I'm the one with the easy job.
Uh-huh.
I'll be waiting for you in the sky, so don't take too long.
At least he's not having to carry something heavy this time.
Right, yeah. Master, I suggest we also return to the sky and collect the crystal ball as soon as possible. Okay.
To the sky.
To the sky! Yeah, so that's
So
like the simplest way I can put it. I'm sure there's more complex nuances
yes,
to it.
yes. My point is that it's going to be difficult To my mind, you can either fall on the side of, okay, any weird temporal shenanigans cause timeline splits, and these are weird temporal shenanigans that we're dealing with. Therefore, this is a weird split timeline, but it's never really addressed. But whether that exists or not doesn't really matter. So yeah, I mean, the way I take it is maybe this world has changed when Zelda decided to stay in the distant past. The other thing that changed was Link's sword was empowered. But that's a change that affects now, not necessarily the timeline from Zelda's point, because he immediately left. Unless there's other consequences. Anyway, that doesn't matter. So, what is very interesting to me, we'll just get away from the temporal nonsense currently, and I think it's interesting because my conception of the pantheon in The Legend of Zelda is that there are 3 goddesses, they created the world, they left the Triforce, that's it. And this is adding a 4th goddess who came later, a newer goddess, Hylia, which is very interesting.
Is that bright shiny crystal ball? Zap! Breaks it, dropping it.
Oh!
If you need me, Zerboosh, clang! Feel free to call. For Mistress Fee, I will travel to any destination. Kurdiz. Oh, what do my eyes behold? This is it. You found it. This is exactly the same as the crystal ball I used before. Fates and fortunes. My eyes are wide with the thrill of possibility and damp with tears of gratitude. I'll be able to start gazing into the future, making predictions at once. Come by the bazaar again. I'll tell you your fortune for a special price.
Gratitude crystals.
Must have taken a lot of gratitude to produce this bunch of 5 gratitude crystals. Helping people feels good.
Oh boy. 65.
Yep. Get close.
Okay, yeah. We talked about gods in the lunar playthrough. Obviously this is a different world, but there's some interesting questions, and so it's turnabout. Now I'm asking you questions about gods. Hee.
That's fair.
Yeah,
I mean, it's fair.
Yeah.
I've brought it up like 4 times in lunar. It's only fair.
Hey, well, how do goddesses work? Like, God, I don't know. Yeah, it's an interesting question. I think when dealing with transcendence, you can't help but end up having weird questions. So Hylia had divine powers and immortality, like an immortal form. Gave it up in order to enable the hero. So she gained some advantage by doing that she could not have from her powers. And that strikes me as very interesting.
Yes. Okay, so specifically, she gave up her powers as a goddess.
Yes.
Because a god/goddess cannot use the Triforce.
Can't use the Triforce. Right.
The
That's what
Triforce
she
is
was
specifically created by the goddesses, the 3, right?
Yes.
I would call them the goddesses, and then like Hylia and anybody else underneath that, like lesser gods, for lack of a better expression in this world, in the mythos.
Any reason for that other than Hylia is newer?
Specifically, that the 3 goddesses are considered the creators.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Hylia isn't said to have created anything.
Right, well, and I don't know if this is explicit or true, but I've always interpreted Hylia as being a goddess that was created by the 3 to watch over and to be a steward of this land.
That's true. The goddesses departed after, and they left the Triforce behind.
Right. So it would make sense to have a protector, guardian, guider to leave behind. That's kind of how I've always interpreted it.
Sounds like it isn't stated that way, but yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, it's not explicit, so it's kind of up to interpretation.
Sure.
Ah, hello, Link. Have you heard anything more about my daughter? What is it? If you know anything at all, I urge you to share it with me.
You want to tell me, but you can't? I understand. I'm sure you have good reasons for keeping quiet. I'll beat it out of you later. Link, I've been doing some thinking since we last spoke. You have had this destiny thrust upon you without warning, or choice, for that matter. But I wish to help you as best I can. I'm getting older, and I lack the vigor of youth. But even old men have ways of being useful too.
The vigor of youth!
Yes. I wish to share as much of my knowledge with you as I can. If you have any questions at all about Skyloft or its history, I will be glad to tell you all that I know. What do I know about the Triforce? Link, where did you hear that word? It's true that the ancient texts make several mentions of the Triforce within their pages. Unfortunately, the actual location of the Triforce isn't illuminated in any of those tomes. Its whereabouts are lost to history. Sorry, Link, it shames me to say it, but my knowledge is of little use on this subject. Okay, well that wasn't helpful.
Huh. Yeah, it would have been good to get some lore from you, buddy.
Do I know anyone else who might know more about the Triforce? Within Skyloft? No, I don't. I doubt anyone in town would know much about a subject of ancient and archaic as that. Okay.
Will you reincarnate into an owl later? What are you talking about, Link?
Right. Link, just a moment. Though there is one whose vast knowledge may be of use, surely you're familiar with Levias, the great sky spirit who has guarded our realm for ages? Levias has served as the protector of our skies for a long time, and his knowledge of our world is encyclopedic, to put it mildly. If anyone in the entirety of Skyloft and beyond were to know about the Triforce, it would be him. Yes, I feared that might be your next question about that. I imagine in your travels you've taken notice of the tremendous thunderhead that suddenly appeared in our skies. Recently, I've heard rumors suggesting that Levias is trapped inside that massive cloud. I asked Instructor Allen to look into this troubling cloud in order to determine if there's any truth to these rumors. I had meant to inquire about his findings earlier, but completely forgot about it after Zelda went missing. Instructor Allen can fill me in on the details later, so why don't you go speak with him yourself and see what his investigation has revealed. Okay.
Interesting. This is a whole thing.
Yes.
Got other side quests, but it looks like this is a big quest we're doing right now.
Yeah, this is moving the plot along.
Cool.
Ah, Link, how does your search for Zelda? Have you found her yet? What? Levias? Ah, so you've been talking to the headmaster, I take it. If I'm correct, Levias is the one inside the Thunderhead, but that's not the Levias that we all know. That's a monster. It certainly looks like Levias, but last time I approached him, he came rushing at me, and his eyes, they were full of malice. People change, or old wizened creatures change, rather. Perhaps it's more that he is possessed by something. That's how it felt to me. What? You want to talk to Levias? That's impossible. I don't think Levias is capable of listening, not in his current state, no. And even if you were to get close enough to talk to him, it will likely end with you getting brushed aside and sent flying to your death in a sea of clouds.
My God.
What? You still planning on going? I see. It's because you need to find Zelda. I understand. I get the feeling nothing I could say would talk you out of it. Hey, I have an idea. Come with me.
All right, then.
Levias is inside the Thunderhead. He's been acting so strangely, like something has possessed him. If we can somehow free him from whatever it is that has hold over him, then there's a chance we will return to his senses. Listen well, Link, because I'm about to teach you a very powerful bird riding technique. It's called the Spiral Charge.
Ooh.
Using the Spiral Charge, you can rid Levias of the blight that has hold of him. The technique is quite easy to perform. All you have to do is press X. I don't know why it's so advanced. However, the acceleration effect lasts longer than any attack move we've used so far. Maintaining stable flight can be tricky. This is a technique that only Senior Knight Academy students who have mastered high-level flight skills are allowed to perform. It's still a bit too early for you, but this is an extraordinary circumstance, so I'll make an exception this time. However, I will test you. First, dive off this platform and call your bird. Okay.
Listen up, Link. I taught your Loftwing to perform a spiral charge where you press X. Use the spiral charge attack to break the 10 targets placed around the floating boulders up ahead.
Oh boy.
You can destroy 10 targets and under 120, I'll recognize you as a skilled bird rider. Off you go. Alright.
Alright then. Get him.
Missed.
So you're doing the spiral charge in order to learn the spiral charge.
Yes.
Perfect.
Don't question the methods. Ah. I don't like the flying birds.
Go fast.
The irony's not lost me on what I just said. I missed.
Wah.
Remember this being as difficult as it is right now. I'm struggling.
Having some troubles.
Always, man.
And you get a heart piece for this, or is this just complete it?
This is just complete it so you can use it.
Okay.
Within the time limit.
Levias is a cool name.
Levias is a cool name.
Kind of reminiscent of Leviathan.
Yeah. When we see him, you'll probably understand why that is far closer to reality than,
Yeah, I believe it.
Alright. Thankfully, 120 is a very generous time frame.
You remember when you first learned the name Leviathan? Because I do. It's kind of oddly specific. Get it. Nice.
Yeah, and there's 2 extra right there, too, so...
Oh, okay.
Extra targets to hit. Oh, you managed to destroy 10 targets within the time limit. If you can control your bird that well, you'll have no problems at all. I knew you could do it, Link. What a magnificent red bird. You are henceforth permitted to use the spiral charge attack as qualified bird rider. Here's a piece of paper showing you have a license. The next thing we have to address is just how to go about finding Levias. Maybe the owner of the Lumpy Pumpkin might know something. Every year he makes an offering of his pumpkin soup for Levias. Go to the Lumpy Pumpkin and ask him what he knows. Okay.
Excellent.
The first time I heard the name Leviathan was actually going through the Book of Job.
I see.
It's because that's what I grew up in, right? Christian culture.
Right. Mine, despite growing up in the same subculture, was playing Final Fantasy VIII.
That makes sense, actually.
Specifically, I played the demo of Final Fantasy VIII that came with Brave Fencer Musashi, which is a game I think our viewers might enjoy.
Yeah, I agree with that assessment. Where is
What are you looking for?
Lumpy Pumpkin? I have forgotten where it's at.
I don't remember that either. You have a lot of...
Probably that one there.
We got a star chart, looks like, almost.
Yeah, those are all like the little rocks and stuff floating around. I think it's that one.
Okay.
Could be wrong, but I think it's this way. I have forgotten where the Lumpy Pumpkin is.
Why would you do such a thing?
Oh, there it is over there. Okay. It's that one.
All right, then. Perfect.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, the demo was on the Dalit mission, and for some reason, Renoa was in your party, and she had Leviathan.
Oh, weird.
Yep. They weren't in their seed uniforms either.
Oh, that's really interesting.
Yep. It's interesting, yeah, a playthrough of the Dalit mission from the demo, if you haven't seen it, it's a very interesting type of thing. I obviously have the demo, but I'm sure the entirety of it is on YouTube somewhere.
Yeah, probably.
Wow. Oh, hey.
Come on. Aw.
What the? What does that do?
I don't remember.
That's
I don't
cool.
need it for anything in particular, but yeah.
I want to know what happens when you get all those. That's cool.
Yeah, I'll try again here in a minute.
Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum. That's a big pumpkin.
Yeah, it is.
What's the matter? You look like you got something mighty serious on your mind.
Really?
Oh, I guess it was nothing then. If that's the case, then why don't you kick up your boots and stay a while?
All right then.
Yeah, actually.
Levias? What about him? Oh, sure, I know Levias well, but it wasn't any aware of anything was wrong. Every year I was offering him an entire base full of pumpkin soup. But lately a huge thunderhead has been brewing there, and I haven't yet made this year's offering. I tell you, I feel horrible about it. No. You say you'll deliver part of my soup to Levias? Huh.
Oh.
I don't know how you plan to fly into that huge thunderhead brewing out there, but if that's the case, I'm going to do everything I can to make Levias the best batch of soup ever. You wait right here. I'll get inspired to fire up some soup like I've never souped before. Voila, here it is. I've been cooking this stuff for well over 10 years, and I have to say this is the best batch of pumpkin soup I have ever created.
Master, I will signal for the robot.
I guess.
Miss Fee, I'm here. Bzzzt.
Whoa.
Oh, this is another heavy load, but don't worry, I can carry anything. I'll be waiting outside. I can take you wherever you need to go as soon as you're ready. Bzzzt.
All right.
Bzzzt.
That guy's just washing dish like, what the hell am I looking at?
I know. The amount of people who like look at things here just like, what the heck?
Yeah.
The place where I offer soup to Levias is inside the Thunderhead Cloud on an island with an everlasting rainbow. Oh, you'll know it when you see it. Good luck.
Okay.
Thanks, man.
Yep. We were talking goddesses. We got distracted. Was there like a question specifically associated with her?
No.
With Hylia?
No, I just want to make sure that I have everything straight.
Okay.
Which it seems like I do. It's just, yeah, there's some transcendence, there's some stuff going on.
Yes.
And yeah, we got a big lore dump just now. But yeah, I mean, the last point I think I was making was, oh yeah. So the Hylia being kind of tasked as a steward, by the goddesses was a very interesting type of thing. Drop from too high up?
Yeah. There's a certain height where they'll start coming. There we go. There we go.
Oh, got a rupee.
Some rupees. These are,
Oh.
I don't know what these are. It's like the only place I've seen them.
They're kind of cool looking.
Yeah. They're fun.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Having played a bunch of games and looked into multiple fantasy worlds, there are different ways gods are regarded, and there's different types of gods. And I've always found that interesting because the idea of a god is kind of an ageless, immortal being with transcendent powers. Some might term a god omnipotent, but it's not necessarily true. It's just they have a type of transcendence.
Right. Well, I would say that's especially true for like, at least modern society. We're talking like Japanese culture and some other places where godhood is a little bit of a looser descriptor.
Yep.
Versus a more Western understanding of godhood, I would say.
Right, and the Zelda's description of Hylia herself, it evokes a couple of things. One, the interesting thing, there are two interesting things that I noticed. One of them is the way she regards it, it's like she is a type of Hylia. In other words, she may not. I mean, this speaks to the generational understanding that we already know about in Zelda. There are multiple Zeldas. So she incarnated. What's to stop her essence from doing that again once, you know, this Zelda has lived out her life?
Right.
Because she did trade immortality. Zelda is not immortal. And so she's more like a current mortal version of the goddess, which is interesting.
Yeah.
But the other very interesting thing, and we'll get into it here in a second. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm unloading this cargo of pumpkin soup here. You picked an odd place for soup delivery. Feels dangerous. Something could jump out at us at any moment. Hungry for soup. Or robot.
Okay, bye.
See you later, short pants. I'm out of here. See you around, Zort.
It's getting dark. There he is. Oh, there's a weird screwed up thing in him.
Yeah, there's the malice we gotta contend with here.
Oh.
Yeah, you're starting to ask some good questions. I think there's some pretty big implications, I think, by the end of the game that will probably answer some of those, I think.
Sure. Yeah.
But yeah, like
He's cool looking. Oh my god.
he's so cool. I love Levias.
Yeah, so the other point I wanted to make before I forget about it is, wow, it smacked into him. So Zelda does somewhat describe the powers of Hylia, but not very much, and that's because Hylia, and I would say this is true of Denneru Feror, they are defined more in terms of what they do than what their power set is. And so there is power, like clearly Hylia was a very powerful being. Her power echoes through the things that are happening right now, particularly with Zelda, but it's more about like, what is the point of the god? You know, the old gods did this, Hylia did this, here's the consequences of their actions. And so it's a mortal-centric way of looking at a god, which there's nothing wrong with that, because at the end of the day, this is a story. These are human-like characters, you know? It makes sense. It's just less... you can end up describing gods in terms that are mythological, and Zelda doesn't do that very much. It does a little bit, but not as much as it does. And I think it also speaks to the way gods are regarded by the writers of the story, kind of what you were talking about. Like, these aren't really Western conceptions of a god. They are a little bit, but not as much as, you know, at least my understanding of, you know, Shinto religion and things like that.
Right.
There you go. Bilocyte.
Oh wait, what am I doing?
I don't know, what are you doing?
There we go.
Wow, that Skyward Strike is...
Ow. Yeah.
Wow. Smack, 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 smack.
Yeah. So what you have to do, just to explain what's happening here, is you have to hit these ball spike things, do his like frills, and then you have to hit him with it, and then you can smack him once you stun him. But yeah, I think the other part about that is is narratively what power the goddesses have is not as important as what they've done to establish the world, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean,
they're a bit of a MacGuffin in a lot of ways.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, transcendent being, you know, like there are stories, games, you know, different stories that will talk about, you know, what powers beings like transcendent beings have. You know, a good common example is the Silmarillion gets into like all of the nitty gritty of Tolkien's world. You know, and some of that is, you know, what the hell are these divine beings? What are they doing? What kind of powers do they actually have? And, you know, to a certain extent, I think gods tend to be described based on the mythology, and mythology tends to be about, well, they did stuff. The mechanics of it, we can't understand. They're transcendent. But it makes sense. And yay, good job. You did it. Now you sink below the clouds. Forever and ever. Game over.
Yeah. Just plummet to the surface.
Oh, did we fix Thunderhead?
Sure. Tell me, boy, was it you who brought me this most delectable cauldron of pumpkin soup? I must apologize for my earlier behavior. A most peculiar and irksome pest possessed me. I was not myself. But that business is done with now. The delicious aroma of that soup has restored me to my senses. That and all the work I've done to, you know, save you from the malice. I am the great spirit they call Levias. Before she passed from this world so long ago, the goddess Hylia appointed me as a warden of the skies. And what do they call you, boy? Ah, Link, is it? A rather pleasing name, that. Your parents clearly have excellent taste in names. You carry a curious sword, boy, and I sense a silent power dwelling somewhere in that little frame. Ah, I see it now. Link, you are the goddess's chosen hero. How interesting. Right.
Come to hear what I know of the Triforce.
As I suspected, listen closely and I will tell you. As you likely know, long ago an evil force attempted to take the Triforce for his own. The goddess did everything in her power to prevent it from falling into his hands. For the safety of all things, she hid the Triforce somewhere within the rock you call Skyloft. However, its location has been kept secret. Even I do not know where it rests now. Oh, but the goddess did entrust me with a hint as to Triforce's location. The clue is a song meant to be played on the harp you hold. It is known as the Song of the Hero. The song is the key to revealing the secret location of the Triforce. The goddess split this song into 4 parts. She entrusted 1 part to me, and the other 3 to the dragons of the land. You must gather each of the parts of the Song of the Hero, seek out the dragons, and convince them to teach you their parts. Then when they've taught you what they know, come to me, and I will complete the song with my own voice. The dragons can be found at Farron Woods, Elden Volcano, and Lanayru Desert. Go on then, find the dragons you now seek.
Alright.
Okay.
Now we gotta go talk to the dragons again.
Yeah. But first, another side quest.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Side quest.
I'm gonna enter Beetle's air shop. Let's see here. Where am I? How do I get out of here? All right.
You can never escape.
That's the tower. There's the exit. All right, cool. So if you remember previously, we ran around like Bug Island.
Mm-hmm.
Now we get to actually do stuff in Bug Island.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, we had to wait for the storm to clear before our bug connoisseur Stritch, I believe, would take advantage of it.
Ah. Now is the time.
Now is the time, and the place, and the thing.
Yes.
Leave me alone.
There's also a heart piece we can get from Beetle. We have to have completed a quest.
Yeah, that's what we're working on right now.
Okay, perfect.
It's kind of all tied together.
All right.
So first, we must go to Beetle's air shop and spend the night and talk to Beetle.
Perfect.
No. Just this is fine.
It'll work. It'll work.
It'll be fine. Somewhere around here is good enough. Perfect. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. All right. Beetle.
We gotta come bug you again. Haha.
Ha ha ha. Yes. All right. Let's go talk to him.
All right.
Oh. Want to know why I'm on a bicycle? Oh. Well, he should have a bubble over his head. He does not. Well, we'll see if he'll let me talk to him about it first. If not, we'll go to the Bugs Island and then go to talk to Beetle.
All right then.
All right.
Sir.
Yeah, not yet. Okay, so you see how he's got this beetle here? Oh! Ah, you mounted my bed and rode the sleep sheep through the fields of night once more. You were out like a log. I dare say you weigh as much as a log as well, and rather large one at that. Peddling around with you on board was quite it innovated me. It's quite all right, though, old bug. I'm actually getting rather used to it. You're getting me into cracking shape.
You're so British.
Yeah, I mean...
For some reason, I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, so we gotta go back and do this the hard way.
Yeah, so what do we have to do to deal with this?
So we gotta, I guess, visit Bug Rock and talk to Stritch.
Ah, okay.
Before we can trigger the quest.
Okay.
So
fair enough.
Let's go do that.
Yeah.
Just wish it didn't take so long.
Well, that's all right. You'll get there. Forward.
No.
Into the tornado with you.
No. No tornado, no.
Careful.
I will not.
Curses.
Curse you. All right, let's see. Bug Island should be over here.
Bug Island.
Bug Island. Bug Island. Get me there. yeah, I don't know how things like a demon lord and a goddess can exist outside of the creation that the goddesses did at one point.
Well, yeah, that's the other interesting thing is the Demon Lord is as powerful, or at least a threat to the goddess. Not the beast.
Thank you.
And so that's, you know, interesting. That's another transcendent being in a way.
Right.
Link, I wasn't expecting to see you here. I flew into this thick fog and ended up on this island. But once I got here, I looked around and realized this is some kind of insect paradise. So I decided to go after my dream and raise a bunch of bugs here. Now I can spend my days catching all the bugs I want. You want to try catching some bugs? I'll release a few for you, so why don't you give it a shot? I've come up with 2 levels for my bug catching competition. An easy bug beginner level and a bug regular level for real bug masters like me. Since you aren't a bug lover, I'll charge you 20 rupees for the bug beginner level and 50 for the bug warrior level. You want in on this? No thanks. Well, I guess that means we never were a real bug lover.
Correct. Actually, you know what? We'll do one.
You gonna do it?
I'm going to be timing you while you're in the course. If you get a decent time, I'll give you a prize. In the bug beginner course, I'll show you pictures of 5 different bugs. Catch one of each to finish. Got it?
Yeah, so this will give you an idea of how this game works.
Get them bugs. Whoop.
There's one. All right, let's see. Don't need that one. Don't need that one. Do need this one though. Come back here. That wasn't the one I needed.
Versus more bugs, more bugs.
Oh, maybe it's out there. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh no! Whoops.
Whoops-a-daisy.
Whoops-a-daisy, indeed. I need... God.
What are you...
All right. I need to get there. There's something I need there.
Did you run along the wall
whatever.
or something?
There's... I don't see another drop as the thing. So it's fine.
Cut a hole in the fence.
I know, right? We'll approach it from a different angle. I need to go further up. There we go.
There are a lot of bugs here.
There, in fact, are quite a few. No! Leave me alone! No, leave me alone.
They're pissed.
No, leave me alone. Okay. I got this. Let go of me. All right.
Jeez.
Maybe this way.
Yeah, man.
Well, that's just more heat. Wait, hold on. Yeah, it's just there again. What the heck?
You opened it up.
Except for I didn't, is the problem.
Can you run? Can you use your glider?
Maybe. All right, let's try. Not that, apparently. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's a good thing they gave me 10 minutes to do this.
So what exactly are you trying to do? You're trying to catch specific bugs on the left side, right?
Yeah, right. I'm missing the ant and the praying mantis?
Praying mantis.
Question mark?
Yeah. You should catch bees.
I mean, I might at this rate. Catch bees to the face. All right, let's see. Leave me alone.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want them. Leave me alone. That's one. All right.
That's ledge.
Yeah. Is there another spot for these things?
With a praying mantis.
Yeah.
Bam, 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 bam. Catch all the bugs within 1 minute, and you get 12 heart containers.
That would be really crazy, to say the least. Maybe there's one like in here somewhere. Oh, that was the one I needed. Stupid bees! Get out of here.
If you catch
That
all
makes me
the
sad.
if you catch all the bees immediately, you get the one-shot obliterator.
That makes sense.
Yeah. You remember that thing?
From what?
Breath of the Wild. So, I think it was it DLC? I don't remember. It was something that was like aside from the main game. I think it might have been DLC in Breath of the Wild. But you get this little weapon called the one-shot obliterator. Oh.
That's the cricket.
Cricket,
I'm
okay.
a Baptist.
And so it kills everything you hit in one hit, but it sets your hearts at 1/4 as long as you hold it. 1/4 of one heart. So if you get hit by anything, you die.
I'm trying to remember.
And I just always liked the name of the weapon. I always thought it was funny.
That does sound like that's probably DLC. I don't think that's base game.
So, yeah, I liked Trial of the Sword better, honestly, than the other stuff.
There.
Hey, there you go.
Grief.
Congratulations.
Thanks. You still got a lot of improving to do. For starters, shoot for getting your time under 5 minutes. Just keep on practicing. Oh, at night, I buy bugs back in my room at Skyloft. You should come by and sell me some beauties this time. All right.
Sure, man.
Whatever, man. All right, let's get out of here.
Whatever you say, man.
Ow. All right. Yep, so we're about time, but basically what's going to happen, and we'll save it for the next episode, I suppose, is I'm going to have to find like 10 bugs in 3 minutes.
My God.
Yeah.
Can you
it's
just run around
doable.
catching every bug? Like, it doesn't matter, right?
Well, it'll be a specific list of bugs, yeah.
No, I understand, but if you catch one not on the list, it doesn't matter, right?
Right, yeah.
Okay.
You just have the bugs.
Okay.
Pretty sure you keep them too. Maybe. I don't know. There's no bees in here.
Was that top
yeah, everything
left?
I caught on the...
Okay.
I don't know. Anyway.
You
So,
catch some of
we're gonna
those
talk
bugs you're missing. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, we're gonna go talk to Beetle. And his favorite beetle will be missing, and Stritch will have it. And so we're going to have to play Stritch for the beetle.
Oh, I see. That's why you needed to do that minigame.
Yeah, I don't know if I needed to do the minigame, but I wanted to make sure that I triggered the...
That's why you needed to go talk to Stritch. Probably. Yeah.
Yeah. Leave me low. Stupid cyclones.
You're just having troubles right now.
I am. And the troubles will have to be paused for now because we are at time. But if you've been enjoying it and you like Zelda games, then please like and subscribe. It helps us out. And if you want to add any thoughts to what we were talking about, whether it regards the goddess Hylia or how much you hate or like the Zelda timeline, because I know it's a very contrarian piece of, I'm not gonna say literature, that's not quite the right word for it, but there we go.
I guess it's lore. Zelda lore.
Resources.
Resource.
Anyway, yeah. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to interact with you. Beyond that, thank you so much for joining us today and letting us be a part of your day. And we hope that it's an awesome one. And perfect. Yes. Oh! We will catch you all in the next video.
See you next time.
I don't shoot. Yeah. I don't seem like my usual self. I can't hide anything from you, can I? Well, I can't talk about it right now because I'm busy pedaling. Why don't you lie down on the bed over there and rest? We can talk tonight. All right, there we go. See ya.
Bye.
Bye now.
Diddly diddly do 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 do. Thanks for watching.